Paralympic medals, I have 4 golds and 1 silver, and hoping to grab a couple more in Rio.
In true Canadian style, Michelle Stilwell waits patiently for a flock of Canadian geese to stroll across the track at Nanaimo's Rotary Bowl so she can get in another hour or 2 of training in the final days before heading to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, as part of Canada's elite team of 2016 Paralympians.
Well, such an honor and a privilege to be able to put on the Canadian jersey and hopefully have that opportunity again to stand on the podium and hear the most incredible song, our national anthem, O Canada.
Stilwell started out as a member of Canada's gold medal winning wheelchair basketball team at the Sydney 2000 Paralympic Games, but made the switch to track and field due to complications from the spinal cord injury she sustained at the age of 17.
24.13 today in the wind.
As a Paralympian, she has won 2 gold in Beijing in 2008 and gold and silver in London in 2012. She set a world record in the T52 800-meter event at the World Championships in France the year she was elected as the MLA for Parksville Qualicum, and last year earned a gold medal at Toronto's 2015 Parapan Am Games.
But I think right now, going into my 4th Paralympic Games, having been on top for so many years, going in as the #1 ranked athlete in the 100 meters, it's about the mental game. It's about how do I concentrate and how do I focus on what needs to be done and not worry about all the outside effects.
A slip of her hand at the start of the race cost her a gold in London.
London was my silver medal, and you can learn so much from losing a gold. And I certainly did in London learn a lot about myself as a person, myself as an athlete, and it is sort of going to Rio for redemption, to say I can and I will. And that's really the goal for Rio, is to prove that I am capable of putting it all out there, that I've put the training in, that I can bring my mental game at that precise moment when that gun goes off.
The race to the podium is also about knowing the competition.
You compete throughout the years against the same girls. They're the ones that you've seen many times. You get to watch their rankings on the world ranking list. You get to see what their performances are at events where you haven't even been. So I'm quite up to speed on where their times are, and I know that the 100 meters I'm going in ranked #1, but the 400 meters, my main competitor from Belgium, her and I in July both did the 400 meters, and we were hundredths of a second off of each other. So it's going to be a nail biter.
At the age of 42, 16 years after her first trip to the Paralympics, Rio is one more chance, maybe even her last chance, to represent Team Canada and prove she is still the fastest female wheelchair athlete in the world.
This time it feels a little bit different for me because my expectations are still to succeed and to excel and show the world that I am capable of competing at the elite level still, and that I still can finish first. But at the same time, it's my 4th Games and I don't have anything to prove anymore. I'm kind of going to these games for our future athletes, for the up-and-comers, to be a mentor to them, but also knowing that financial circumstances come from winning medals. So if I can bring back a couple medals for Canada, it will help our future athletics team.
162 athletes will compete in 19 sports for Team Canada at the 2016 Rio Paralympics. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Annette Lucas.